Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we want to take a deep dive in there is a link between some very common diseases that we see a lot of, like rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's disease, heart disease, type 1, type 2 diabetes, Scleroderma, psoriasis, IBS, and many other types of chronic autoimmune diseases that we see today. And there is a direct link, that's something that they all have in common, and that is that it's caused by inflammation. Of course, what they all have in common is that it creates a lot of pain and suffering, and which you know if you're listening and you suffer from one of these conditions. And it's also a known fact, by the way, that women tend to have more autoimmune disorders than men. We'll go into that a little bit as well. But the common link is like inflammation. Most people wouldn't connect heart disease or diabetes type 1 or type 2 with inflammation, but the truth is that inflammation, which is like a long word, it stands for inflame, that means like a flame means the fire that it's heating up, and aging. So the inflammation also creates the faster aging process in your body. So today we want to help you overcome and give you some hints how you can beat this easily. So I'll hand you over to Peter. Peter, far away.
I just want to tell you about a client who came to us. She'd had a accident where a car had nearly run into her and knocked her over with a shopping trolley, and she'd injured her leg and bruised a body, but that was 5 years ago. And then she developed what's called chronic regional pain syndrome. So she had chronic pain in different parts of her body, and
it's also called travelling pain, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it'd go from one place in the body to another, and the doctors prescribed her antibiotics and anti-inflammatories, and it just wasn't hitting the spot at all. And then she came to us, and there was one specific thing that made a lot of difference for her, and that was giving her a good quality blend of probiotics, because her good microbiome had been wiped out by the antibiotics, and
the stress and the pain,
and the stress hormones of being in chronic pain all the time. They wipe out our good gut bacteria. But when she started taking what we call the Immuno-Synbiotic, which is
what we're talking
a really
about.
good blend of good gut bacteria, and it's encapsulated in a capsule that withstands the stomach acid, so it opens in the small bowel. She started to improve rapidly, and she got her life back. She was at the point where prior to this, she had to give up her work. She gained weight. She was eating, comfort eating,
depressed.
And on antidepressants, and which made her gain weight as well. But after a couple of months taking the Immuno-Synbiotic and a few other things that we recommended, but the Immuno-Synbiotic was a major part of this, she got her life back, and
it kick-started a healing journey.
And even today she continues taking that Immuno-Synbiotic, because she said she owes it to her body, and that's what...
wise words, I reckon, yeah. So inflammation leads to all these conditions, right? And they also classified autoimmune problems where your immune system attacks your own body, which Pete and I don't believe that's actually true. The immune system doesn't want to attack your body. It's just being triggered either by traumatic memories from your past or by stressful events going on at work, or you're not getting enough rest, you're not feeling enough supported. And of course, women today, they have many hats to wear, right? And so, by the way, lots of good men as well, but we know that there are lots of single women or women who go to work and then they come home, they still have to do everything at home as well, and so they also bear the brunt with child rearing, and it comes at a heavy cost for your body. So women especially need to watch out for inflammatory disorders, like their body just catches on fire because they're not resting enough. And actually, just out of interest, one of my coaches told me years ago that as a woman, for every decade that you've lived and worked and you know, showed up for everyone else, for every decade you need to spend a whole week in bed. Well, so that is apparently the recipe for recovery, and I'm just telling you that. So if you're watching this and you're 50 years old, the universe owes you 5 weeks in bed, or if you're 60, then it's 6 weeks. And so just put that in perspective. Sometimes you need to spend a day in bed. I'm just telling you to make yourself feel better about resting and relaxing.
Yeah.
So
if you look at the animal world, if an animal gets sick, it'll go and lie under a tree until it feels better, and then it'll get up and eat again.
That's right. So most humans today, they are just like on the treadmill, you know, doing the same thing, and it's excessive effort and work and pressure in relationships, and also money pressure, and then children and so on. You know it, right? So this leads to inflammation. So here are some things you can do, by the way, other than what Peter said.
Cutting out inflammatory foods as well is another important thing.
So ease off on carbohydrates and sugars in processed foods. Hydrate properly, so you all need more water. Everyone needs more water. And of course we recommend the hydrogen fortified water that we use ourselves. Also, everyone needs more salt. Trust Peter me on this. Everyone needs more salt because our minerals are being leached from our bodies, for starters, by all the Roundup, which is glyphosate, which is in rainwater, it's in all our food products. Even if you eat organic, you still get it in your body. And that also has the action to chelate all the minerals out of your body. That's how it kills the plants, and that's how our insides are killed. So we recommend a teaspoon a day, roughly a level teaspoon for everyone. But
eliminating vegetable oil out of your diet. So look at all the labels, because nearly in every processed food you'll find vegetable oil.
Also, please don't buy vegetable oils from the supermarket shelf. We're talking about the yellow oil in plastic bottles, like canola oil, sunflower oil. Actually, all the plant seed-based oils are very toxic to your body, and it takes your body 6 years to get rid of it out of your cell membrane. So please don't have those. And like Peter said, check the foods, grow your own and make your own if you can, and avoid these products. So the good fats for your body that are anti-inflammatory are meat fats, butter and ghee, and coconut oil. So they have an anti-inflammatory effect on your body. And then Peter and I, we often have the Purple House smoothie. Like the Purple House smoothie has been around for ages now, since the year 2010 or something like that. The recipe is in this article as well.
I also put a lot more cream in mine, so I get a lot more fat.
Yeah, Peter has like so much fat per day. Peter would eat a packet of butter a day, the equivalent. That's how much fat he eats every day. And actually, since Peter traded carbohydrates for butter, he lost 7 kilos after that, right? I can't say the same for me, but I still have a lot of fat in my diet. I would definitely eat a minimum of 3 tablespoons of fat per day, like different, whether it's meat fat and butter or cheese and cream.
Another thing that I do for my body is to keep my bile flow going, having 3 times a day, beet flow 3 times a day, to keep that bile flow going, so I digest my fats well. So that's what I'm making my energy from, rather than sugars and carbohydrates.
So these are anti-inflammatory foods, and we suggest these because your diet is often something that you have wiggle room, like you can't change your job, you can't change looking after your parents or your kids or whatever else, your obligations that are set in cement, right? but your diet can often give you some wiggle room. So we are here to inspire, to create some positive changes in your diet, but still make your food delicious, right? So the Purple House smoothies, Peter will make that for our breakfast. And I often, my stomach doesn't like it in the morning, so I will often just have it at lunchtime. So I will not have breakfast a lot of the time, and I keep my smoothie to lunch. And it fills me up, and it's so good. You can literally put everything in it, including diatomaceous earth. It kills worms, boron, which is so good for your third eye, for your thyroid, and
parathyroid, and it cuts down inflammation in the body by getting calcium into the bones rather than calcification outside the bones.
So I have a whole free ebook online, and it's got the heading osteoporosis. You'll see it. You'll see an old lady climbing a street post or something like that. So download that free ebook. Also download the Purple House free ebook, the smoothie ebook, and the iodine ebook as well. It's got so much information in there, and it's all free. And please share it with your friends and loved ones.
Another person I'd just like to finish off with was Brenda. She came with suffering gout in a couple of her toes quite often, and she had burning pain. She also took the Immuno-Synbiotic, and within a couple of weeks the pain had disappeared, and she now is free from gout if she continues to take that Immuno-Synbiotic, and it does cut down the inflammation in the system.
That's right. I had a client like that too, and every time the weather changed, like rain was on the way, her knees would hurt, and so she has to stand the Immuno-Synbiotic, right? So she takes, I think it's 3 every day, and then her knees don't react like the weatherman anymore, if you know what I mean. So these are all things we can do to support our body. It doesn't cost much, but it pays back. It has a compounding effect in the future, so your body actually stays healthy, gets healthier, more flexible, and more fit. You feel more alive when you just tweak your diet a little bit and follow our hints and tips. Lots of our clients, like Peter said, they swear by the Immuno-Synbiotic, so just check it out for yourself, and the link will be in the article below.
The wellness guide you can download, that's free on our website as well, and that has the low carb, high fat food list in, so you can, if you just follow the green page, you'll be cutting out a lot of the inflammation out of your body from the different foods. And
you'll be a much happier person to be around with as well, because when your body is inflamed and the flames going through your body, it's hard for you to be happy and to show up as the best loving version of yourself. You're probably moody and crabby, or you feel triggered. So there's so many benefits when you just give your body a little bit of a helping hand. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in, and we really appreciate you being in our community, and we're here to look after you. So as you already know, we're open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Our friendly team is there behind the phone to answer your calls, and if you want to call in and spend some time chatting, please feel free to do so. And also check out our website with all the ebooks and the products that are there for you. It's very convenient. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and hope you have a wonderful week. Bye for now.